Hello everyone, welcome to Forex Movement International. My name is Abdul Hafiz and I am a syndicate elitician trader, analyst as well, and I am professionally a trainer in a private limited company, True Education Private Limited Company. I also associated with some funds as well, hedge funds as well, and playing my role as an active trader. Okay, now why I am here, let me introduce. I am going to start a trader in awareness program in which I am actually going to talk about few topics, important and critical topics. So today we will discuss about winning trading system. Okay, so let's proceed further. Disclaimer, you have to go through these things. It's very important when we trade in financial markets, then we actually have to be consider the disclaimer as well, so read that stuff. Now this is the point why most traders are unsuccessful, why 90% traders, forex traders, are not making money. They are losing money. Why? Basically our topic is winning trading system, but what is the need? Actually need is this thing. What is the case? Case is that why most traders are unsuccessful, and there are many reasons behind that unsuccessful stories. And one of the critical reason for not making profits from forex or losing money is actually lack of winning system. Many traders, 90-95% traders, have no trading system at all. Okay, so that's a issue, that's a case which I actually have to proceed on that case. So lack of winning system is a critical reason for all retail traders who are losing money in forex trading. That's very simple. Okay, now what winning system is? Okay, let me explain what is the winning system. A winning system is a high probability of winning, comprises of few essential components. Okay, these components can be extracted, or these components can be strategized from the methods we use. So winning system is a system that gives you high probability of good winning trades from the methodology which you use. For example, if you use price action, then you have some certain type of winning system within the domain of price action, so that's your winning system. If you are using VSA, volume spread analysis, then if you have some sort of that strategies and that system, then that is your winning system. So everybody has his own methods and own strategies. So how he has a winning system in those methods and strategies, that's very important. If they have no winning system, they are losing money. Simple is that. Now next is, why have a trading system? I mean, it's very simple that I make an account in a forex broker and just start plug in buy and sell. What's up? Why I'm getting so much complex? So why we should need a trading system? Why we should it? Now trading system is a core of trading business. Okay, now trading is a business, it's not a hobby. Okay, hobby is something which you spend money and enjoy, entertainment, enjoyment, but trading is something else. Trading is actually making money for a trader. It's a very serious business. So you have to make money from trading. So you have to act as a businessman. You have to deal it with this. You have to consider it is a real business, a serious business. It's not like a game or like a hobby or like something else like betting type. Okay, Now, many traders in our world are having problems with the systems. They want something latest. They want something updated. They want something latest gadget. They want holy grail. They want expert advisor. They want algorithms, latest algorithms. They want something very automized, which they plug in, and this a gadget makes the money, and they will have no effort in it, and they will extract the profit, withdraw the profit. I am sorry to say, holy grail never exists. Your search for the advanced system, your search for the latest system, your search for the updated system never gonna end. Knowledge is very big in forex trading. It's like an ocean. Your age is just around 7 to 80 years of domain. You can't know everything, you can't learn everything in your age. So be very specific, be very basic, stick to one trading system, and then use it with a long interval of time, make experiences and make a friendship with any trading system that you are comfortable with. Then you will get a byproduct in the shape of profits. So define your process, guys, and be profit or loss as a byproduct for you. Okay. Now, what is a trading system? A trading system or a trading business plan, okay, should include details of tactics that will be employed in an aim to grow the trading business. Trading system for you is a tool, is a plan which enables you to gain a stability in the trading business. Stability in the sense of consistent profit or ideal break even, not consistent losses or setbacks. You have to control the drawdown. Okay, so a trading system should include these 4 points. First point is a set of instruction or a procedure to be followed. Very important. The trading system has some sort of instruction or procedure to be followed, like you have to monitor the moving averages. Either it gonna be flat, either it gonna be on a downtrend, either it gonna be on an uptrend, or you have some sort of another strategies with RSI, or you have some sort of volume studies, spike volume. Whatever instruction, whatever method you use, you have to collect the objective instruction and write it on the paper and make a trading system. Now that trading system has, second point is the decision points. How you gonna take a decisions? What are the parameters that will tell you, hey guy, this is the trade, be serious. Now third point is decision criteria. Decision criteria mean if you spot a setup like decision point, now what is the criteria of entry? So that you have to define. Okay, and then the action, when you have to go and plug the trade, whether you have to go aggressive, whether you have to go conservative, what's your plan? Whether you have to go with a balanced way, full hearted or partial hearted. So these 4 points actually circled with a name which is called trading system. So together these form a plan which when followed helps locate high probability trades. Okay, so guys, any person who is listening me does not have such system is actually losing money. I am 100 times sure, 100% sure. You are losing money, man. Whoever you are listening me, you are losing money if you have not still defined your trading system. Okay, and trading system should be not like 5, 6, 8, 10. It should be like 1 or 2. 1 with which you have to gain experience 1 year, 2 years, then it will give the result ultimately. So stick with it, make friendship with it. It will give you the byproduct, it will give you the profits. Now, what are the essential components of a trading system? There are 4 essential components of a trading system. A very general talking here is consistency. The trading system will actually give you a consistency. Like it will give you a trades, 10 trades in a week, 5 profit, 5 loss. Next week, 10 trades in a week, 3 profit, 7 loss. Next day, 10 trades in a week, 8 profit, 3 loss. So systems goes on, process goes on, stability you will get from these things. So it's like a consistency. Now repeatability. Second point is repeatability, very important. It's like a system will actually have some sort of, when you define instruction, decision points, decision criteria, action, then you some sort of have an understanding of setups, what you are looking for. Like if you imagine you are a cricketer and you are a batsman, you are waiting for a delivery. You are good in a hook shot, bounce, when there is a short delivery from a bowler, then you are a good puller, then you will pull the shot, you will wait for that delivery. And if you are not good in a swing deliveries or off stumps, then you will leave that ball. So you have to remember what setup you have to leave, what understanding and complexity you have to leave, what you have to choose for your trades. Look, system will convince you. Not you have to be convinced or you have to push on the system that, hey guy, give me trade. No, let system give you the convince rays that you have to absorb in your mind and eyes that yes, this is my system which is offered by my trading system, so I should apply it in the form of trading and get profit or loss. Third point is efficiency and effectiveness. System must be very efficient. It's not like a big drawdowns, bad risk reward, or like most does not have a most accuracy lies below 50%. So that's not a good system. System must have accuracy that lies between 60 to 65%. That's a good system. Okay. Now measurability. You can measure it, like risk to reward ratio. You can actually measure it in a way of how you are going to anticipate that setup. So you can measure that. So a system has these 4 general elements that constitute our trading system. Now, basic form of a successful trading system, very simple. Again a procedure to be followed, which provide criteria for a setup. So procedure will tell you, hey guy, this is a setup which a procedure is establishing. So be very active here. And then a decision point. Where is the decision point? Decision point is actually as per your methodology. System is actually created from method and strategy which you use. So you have to look that what is this decision point here which is spotted on a trading system. Now when you spot that decision point, then what is the decision criteria? What is the decision criteria? How you anticipate that trade? What is the risk? What is the risk limit? What is the reward? What is the target? How you play it out? So that should be part of a winning system. Now how you take actions, when to take actions, when to take aggressive entry, when to take a conservative entry. Like you have to divide your entries in 3 categories: grade A, grade B, grade C. Grade A is very aggressive, like you go with a 50% of your herd. Grade B is very balanced, you go with a 75% of your herd. Grade C is very satisfied, conservative, you go with 100% of your herd. So what type of actions you are looking for? So that's defined in that particular area. Now together these 4 points actually constitute a proper winning system, and every person has its own winning system, and that should be according to his strategies, his methods, or something else which he is comfortable with, what he feels better, what his personality looks like, choose that system and synchronize with your personality, and then trade, okay, and convert it into a scientific way. Okay, now if we talk about 10 essential components of a high probability trading system in a micro details, so these are the 10 details. First of all, locate and identify a setup. Your system, your understanding, your instruction are capable enough to extract a setup which is perfectly understandable for you, which is something very special for you, something greatly offered for you. So you look after it and you think about trading on it. Okay, so you have to wait for this setup. Okay, once those criteria is met, system will actually have some sort of instruction which you need to have in your mind. So you see the chart, you will get those setup. Now second two is evaluate those setup. One setup is identified, then evaluate what is the situation, what is the risk size, what is the reward size. Either there are some major news after currently happening, or something very there is a political uncertainty on some sort, that instrument where I am looking for. So that you have to do. Then third point is you have to see the potential risk. Sometimes trades establish itself with a big stop loss. Their stop losses or invalidation point is very far. So that depends on you. Are you looking for a small stop loss or a big stop loss? And that you have to determine that if your stop loss is big, then what is your reward? Either it's 1:3, either it's 1:2. It must be at least 1:2. Okay. Now 4 is check potential risk against potential risk guidelines. Now what risk assigned or what risk assigned in your trading system which you write ahead of everything, every trading or plan you have, either the current setup is matching that risk guidelines or not. Sometimes we have some sort of understanding on paper, but things are very risky on practical stuff. So you have to compromise, or you have to negotiate. You have to how you understand those, how you weight those two scenarios. So that will come with the experience. Now what is this trigger point? What is this entry point? Where you are the sniper, so where you are pulling your trigger, that's very important. And determine the logical entry and calculate anticipated profit, rewards, then plan the trade completely. You listen to that, plan your trade and trade your plan. So that's very important. If you don't plan, you basically plan to fail. Okay, so before trading any setup, you have to plan your every response, every possibilities, what you are going to do. You have to assess the negativity, you have to assess the risk element, you have to have a plan of risk element. If you plug in trade goes wrong, what you have to do, where you have to cut your losses, that's very important. So evaluate your trade and then execute your trade. So these 10 points constitute a high probability trading system. Okay, now again there is a problem. When we talk about winning system, then many people think like it's like a complex system where some sort of everything is like a complex in a complex shell. No, trading system or trading plan should be very simple. If it is simple, it's easy to follow. And it's easy to be a repeatable as well. If it's a complex, it can't be a repeatable. So trading plan should not be a complex. It should be very simple and according to your personality, how you are. Either you are logical, either you are a very aggressive person, either you are a very flexible person, either you don't like to take risk, either you do not have a patience. What type of trader you are, so you have to plan according to your personality. Okay, so that's very important. Be very simple. Don't make things mess. Don't make things very complex. Be very simple and be not over logical. Don't be over logical. Okay? Now be consistent and realistic. Okay? Patience and persistence are two qualities which are short in supply among 90% traders who fail. When they use new system and the new system give them a couple of trades in a losses, they throw and kick out that system in a garbage. That's very bad habit. If you are professional means your profession is trading, then you have to stick with that system for at least 6 months. Do some sort of 200 trades on that particular system which you choose. Don't throw it in a, don't judge it with couple of losings or like a 1 week bad result. No, maybe you are emotionally not strong. Work on yourself rather than work on your trading system. First work on yourself, then apply trading system with proper dynamics, proper procedures which already you defined. Okay, so it's not gonna be you like you will sit today night after listening me and you will write some plan and next day you will start making profit. No, you will lose. Try to make practice. Try to stick with one system. Try to be realistic, consistent. Use that system. No matter you are getting lost, be disciplined. Stick to your strategies. Stick to your procedures. Ultimately, slowly, you are getting the stability which you want. You are searching for years. Traders having a 10 years, 15 years of struggle does not find the destiny where our updated system is, where our optimized system is, where our latest gadget is. No, you have to stick with one system. You have to accept the losses for a small time and just try to be a friend with that system. Try to be some sort of relation as a friendship with that system and try to optimize that system, and then you will get some sort of understanding of the different dynamics of why you are losing trades, and after documentation of your all happenings you will get to the lesson learned. From lesson learned you will take a glory and you will ultimately get a stability. Okay, now design a master trading plan. A master trading plan is an essential part of any successful trader's life. Most traders who fail do not have a clear plan. Their failure is at least partially due to the lack of preparation. So trading plan is very important, guys. It's a business. Trading is a business, so you have to be a proper plan what you are doing. You should know what you are doing before you do. That's very important. So guys, you should have a plan. I think you guys don't have a trading system as well. You don't have a trading system, then how you can have a winning system? So if you do not have a winning system, how you can have a trading plan? So guys, please stick and listen my words. I am a person with the experience of worst, and I have actually tried everything and come up with the end result is this thing which I am showing you. Okay, stick to one thing and be friend with that system for a long period. That will give you a stability, that will give you a profit, believe me or not. Consistency only comes from actions. It's especially important to act consistently during time of losses. Again, if you lose, if you follow a system, you lose, you throw it and it will garbage and search for another gadget, another holy grail, another updated system, another latest indicators, latest fancy tools. No, that's gonna not work. You have to stick with the system for a larger scale, like a 6 month. Try it with a discipline and make a report what it looks like. If it's bad, then throw it, but try to give a time, try to synchronize yourself with that system. Wait for some experience. First you get experience with that system, then you will automatically understand the dynamics of that system and you will get the results. So that's very important. you should have choose one system according to your method, what method you use, dilute wave you use, or you use price action, you use market profiles, you use order flows, whatever you use, you have a trading strategy, make a trading system out of it and make a trading plan, execute, stick to it for 6 months, make a 100 trades diary, evaluate, and you will get to a point where you want to be. Okay, next is the probability. Now probability, when we say the probability, then we have to expect and accept. We have to expect and accept the losses in this business. Losses are part of trading system, or losses are part of this business. These are very normal. Losses, profit, these are byproducts. Don't focus on it. Focus on the process. Okay, it is a big first step to accept it. Is not possible to win all the time. Okay, once this fact has been accepted, it will be clear that nothing can be known with certainty. Forex is an uncertainty. Forex is like a risky business. Forex is actually, you can't have a winning row. You can't do anything like you trade and you have a trade like 10 trades, winning trades in a row. It's very difficult. You should have losses as well. You will encounter those losses. Okay, you will get those losses. So don't be frustrated with losses. Expect them and accept them. Limited losses, small losses. Don't feed your losses. Okay, so you have to be under the dynamics of, under the domain of, under the understanding of constitution of probabilities. Okay, so probabilities, trading is all about probability. Okay, no one is sure, but if you have a winning system, you have a better understanding of what you are doing, you can have a better probability of a winning trade, you can have a better probability of a profits. Now risk management, that's very important. Risk management, because good risk management starts with a good understanding of reality that future can never be predicted. It's not a certainty. Okay, therefore it is important to at least try to protect every trade with some kind of stop loss. You should have a stop loss. If you don't have a stop loss, your stop loss should have you in mind. And you should, if you are a manual trader, you are watching trades, then cut them on a point where you think you are losing your control. You are having trigger with your invalidation level has been triggered, or your risk tolerance has been over now. So you have to be some sort of acceptability with the losses. Cut losses. You have a series of losses. Many histories who are red in color with small losses are good histories. Those guys who show like green are bad histories, because they don't have a taste of closing loss trades on time. So whenever they stuck, they will blow. Okay? Setting limits, very important. If you are setting your limits, then you are actually making some sort of risk management. Guys, profit management is not easy. It's better to have a plan of risk management. It's better to have a plan of loss management. So how would that plan be? Always take 1% risk per trade. Never ever go above that limit. Whatever account you have, if you have a 10,000 account, if you have a 1,000 USD account, then you should have a maximum of 10 USD loss on per trade. Okay, so that's a 1%. So that's a very winning formula for you. And further details, if you go for a at a time risk, if you open 3 trades with a 1% risk every trade, then you actually assign a 3 to 5% risk on an account. So you have to limitize yourself with maximum of 5% risk of your account on currently floating. That's very important. So you have to set your limitations while trading. So that's very important. That will actually give you the discipline what you are looking for. Now reality. reality is that losing and dealing with it is a part of successful trading. You will lose, you will win, and that's a part of trading. Losing is a part of successful trading. Once that has been accepted as a fact, then trading method can be built around it. You have to plan for the losing trade. Simple as that. You have to plan for the wrong ones. You do not have to plan for the profitability or profit trade which you take and then profits. Less management. But when they go wrong, what you do? What's your plan? What's your plan B? What's your plan C? What's your risk tolerance? Where your stop loss? Where you exit trades? Cut losses early. Don't expect. Hope is not a strategy here. Hope is not a strategy in investment, in financial markets. So very important. There is not and never will be a method that wins all the time. There is no holy grail exist. So you will get losses, you will get profit. You need average. Average will be the profit if you are a stable trader. Having a clear understanding of leverage and risk limits to help manage the reality of losing trades is most important in successful trading. So selecting the leverage and risk limits, you have to predetermine what you are doing. What's your risk tolerances and how you actually manage your losses. That's very important. Now today the ultimate summary is you should have a winning system. First of all, you have some sort of knowledge for a specific method. Method can be price action, can be Elliott wave, can be volume spread analysis, can be market profiles, can be order flow, whatever. Okay. Now you should have a proper winning system which defines some sort of setup for you, which extract the critical point for you where you should active and trade on it. The system has some sort of procedures that will actually help you to extract the best point where you are strong and odds are in your favor. So that trading plan is actually help you to do this. Okay, so actually your trading plan, your winning system and your personality and psychology all build up and make a process for you where you will get profits as a byproduct. So trading plan should be included. Trading plan should include criteria for setup, risk guidelines, and methodology for trade entry management and exit strategy. A trading plan is not a guarantee of success, but a lack of trading plan is very commonly a guarantee of failure. If you do not have a trading plan, that's not a guarantee that you will not get success. But if you have lack of trading plan, then it's for sure you are a failure. So if you have a trading plan, then you must work on discipline. Okay, if you don't have a discipline, then you will still struggle. So today I will end up with a sentence. If you want to be a good trader, you have to make habits of cutting your losses early, on time where they should cut. Okay, never feed your losses and always plan before the trade that when trade goes wrong, where you should close your trade in loss. Try to make a habit with cutting your trades in losses. If you do that, you will become a good trader very soon. I am 100% sure. Thanks.